Here we are for another day of Baldur's Gate 3 in camp, ready to figure out what to do next. Wow, the scratch over there was looking like their spine was broken, standing on on some weird terrain. Alright, here's my party. Tavi, Shadowheart, Karlach, and Gale. I guess I'm gonna stick with these guys. I need a different robe for Gale. He looks silly. Guess I'll stick with the same stuff until I need to change it. So I think we are getting ready to go into the Shadowlands, I believe is what it's called. We've just completed a long rest. I believe we used all of our available camp supplies. Yes, we're standing right next to the doorway to the Shadow-Cursed Lands. You know, I actually thought that going into the mountain pass was going into Act 2. But I have since learned that the internet is telling me that this part that I've been doing, the Rosimorn Monastery Trail, is kind of the transition between Act 1 and 2. It's like Act 1.5 or something. So, apparently going into the Shadow-Cursed Lands will definitely be Act 2. So maybe I'll actually get a cutscene when I go through here this time. Let's find out and see if we get killed immediately. You are about to progress your adventure. Make sure to tie up any loose ends before advancing. I don't know of any loose ends that are not tied up, and since you're not going to explain it to me, I'm just gonna do it. It's a loading screen. Give us a good cutscene to start out Act 2. Not just a disappointing, anticlimactic, hey, I got an achievement for leaving Act 1. So I guess this is definitely Act 2 then. So this whole time I thought I was in Act 2, I wasn't really in Act 2. Whoopsie. Oh, this is a long loading screen. It's gonna be a great cutscene. Oh, it actually is a cutscene. It's rather dark.
It's no ordinary darkness. It feels powerful and familiar. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's a goblin approaching.
Are you the true soul?
I may or may not be the single greatest true soul, and you may or may not. Wait, I'm saying it all wrong. I may or may not be the single greatest true soul you may or may not have met in your life. I am Tavi, the Bongo Bard. Stand in awe.
I'll take that as a yes. Listen up. Grab a torch, stay out of the dark, and move fast. The shadows have eyes. Go on!
Well, okay, well, we're in the ruined battlefield. We have to stay out of the shadows, or we will die. Oh, the goblin has left, then. Okay. Oh, no, there they are. Can you say some more about this shadow? Why is my party just completely rearranged for no apparent reason? Now it's Shadowheart, Karlach, Gale, and Tavi's on the bottom for some reason. What? I didn't do that. The game just did it on its own.
What's up for discussion?
Don't stick about. A torch will keep you safe. More or less.
What about you?
I'll keep an eye for other true souls, and then head to camp. Can't get out of here fast enough.
Wait. I want to see the other dialogue option.
Don't stick about. Her torch will keep you safe. More or less.
What do you mean by more or less?
There's things in the dark, true soul. Things that have been touched by the curse. Run, and run fast.
All right, I see how you're trying to make us scared so we feel like there's stakes in this adventure. Wow, this is a lot. A lot to get through with... okay. So, is it Death Shepherds? Can you at least tell me if there are any Death Shepherds? I will feel no fear unless you mention Death Shepherds. Okay, what about this, what about this brazier thing that we have? Where is it? The lantern, the broken lantern thing. Which is apparently not in my inventory somehow. It's like a moonlit lantern or something? Does Karlach have it? Who's got that lantern? The broken moon lantern. Can somebody fix this?
Broken moon lantern catches your eye. Its glow now snuffed out.
How do we fix that? I feel like we have to fix that somewhere else. Let's give that to Tavi so we don't lose it again. Weirdly, Tavi has the lowest
Whom will ever believe this?
carrying capacity and is carrying the most stuff. I've got, let's see, how many do we have? We have 3, 6, 9. I have 10 Mind Flayer Parasite specimens that I have unused, and I still don't know what they do, or what they might do. They're supposed to make me more powerful, I guess, but I'm still hoping to maybe play this game in a way that I can betray or deny the Dream Guardian their goals. I don't fully trust the Dream Guardian. Well, I guess we'll get a torch then. Up to this point, I've more or less ignored all the torches in the game and, like, thrown them away and gotten rid of them, but does anybody have a torch? Tavi doesn't have any torches.
A long way to go still.
Aha! Shadowheart has some torches. Oh, she's got one in her, Okay. Why does that one have a mark on it? Okay, how do we actually use torches? Oh god, there's some kind of game mechanic that I have to figure out to actually use a torch. It's not just like the torches come out automatically. There's probably a key that I have to press or something to get out a torch, which seems like an excessively tedious fiddly bit that I should have to worry about. Illithid powers. I guess you get illithid powers when you use the Mind Flayer parasites, but I haven't used any, so I don't have any illithid powers, sorry. I don't see anything that says toggle torch. How do we use a torch? Why is it not obvious how to use a torch when the game is telling me that I have to use a torch to live? Is it one of these teeny tiny buttons down here? Oh, toggle light source. Oh. There we go. Shadowheart has a torch. Alright, Shadowheart, you're in charge of the torches. Does a light spell do the same thing? I will also use a light spell.
Don't stick about. A torch will keep you safe. More or less.
All right, all right. I have so much light coming out of me and my party now. Nothing could go wrong. But we're gonna quick save anyway. I don't precisely know where we're supposed to go. I guess down the path. Looking for things that appear when I hit tab. Oh, I saw 2 torches in the corner. Oh, they're way in the distance somewhere, but they still show up when I hit tab. Oh, there's torches back here. Huh. Oh, that's handy. Should we have more than one torch? Maybe Karlach should have some torches too.
Huh.
Okay.
All right, what now?
Now we proceed
My feet can carry me.
into the ruined battlefield in the cursed Shadowlands. And there's a green misty spot here, which is, I assume, where something bad would happen if we did not have a torch. Well, we have no choice but to walk through it. And nothing is happening.
I can feel the shadow's power here, but they don't seem to be harming me.
Well, that's because you're carrying a torch.
The shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath. She loves me. She must do.
Wait, this is an American game. Why are you saying must do? We don't say must do in America, we say she must. But, what about me? You don't think she loves me?
You're resourceful. You'll find a way. Don't give me that look. It's a good thing that I'm resistant to the shadows. This way I can help you.
I wasn't giving you a look.
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those signs we found about dark justiciars. Perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case, I need to watch for any place dedicated to Lady Shah. A temple, perhaps.
I mean, we passed one already. We literally walked into a temple to Lady Shah, and you said nothing whatsoever. What is wrong with you, Shadowheart? You're just all over the place. Okay, well, if Shadowheart... I keep trying to call her Shar.
No time to dally.
If Sharderheart is resistant, then we can simply give her torch to Gale.
Lovely day, this. But no.
And Gale is going to toggle his torch. There we go. So Gale can hold the torch, and everybody else can use weapons.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Gale theoretically can cast spells while he's holding a torch. So it works out perfectly for everyone. Does anyone else have anything to say about the Shadowlands?
Do you feel that? I've never felt so cold, and that's me. This place will swallow us whole if we let it. Stick close to Mama Kay.
All right. I always do.
I've never seen such a concentration of shadow magic. We must forge on, but carefully. It will corrupt any who lack the power to control it.
What's so different about shadow magic anyway?
It is the very antithesis of all the Weave stands for. A magic of confusion and corruption, drawn forth only by those desperate or damned enough to accept its degradations. Followers of Mystra, those who call on the true weave, are expressly forbidden to indulge it.
I thought Mystra was the god of all magic. Why forbid this?
Mystra's domain is the weave and the magic that courses through it. These shadows were drawn from another source, created by another goddess, Shah. Mystra cannot destroy it even if she wishes to, but she can try to ensure her followers resist its temptations. Now, I think it's time we moved on to lighter subjects, for we too are lost to the darkness. Was there anything else?
I mean, you had like 3 other dialogue choices that I was going to ask you, but I guess I can't now. Thanks very much. Thanks for nothing. So this is Shar's magic, which I guess would explain why Shadowheart doesn't seem to be having any issues with it. We seem to have a fork in the road already. We can go left or right. To the right, there's a dead ox.
Time to press ahead.
With some green glow about it. And some black oleander.
This beast didn't go down without a fight.
Somebody tried to drive a wagon in here.
Don't mind if I do.
Recipe unlocked. Vitriol of oleander. Are there any camp supplies in this wagon? No, we can't even select anything.
here.
There we go. Rotten cheese. Ooh, potatoes, carrots, pork sausages, cheese, apples, and water. All of that still wasn't all that many camp supplies, but it was like, I don't know, 15 or so. I wonder if lower difficulties require less camp supplies, because I heard somebody else say that they always had too much food and they always had to sell it. And I'm like over here scrambling to have food. Oh, there's a chest. Where's the chest? Oh, it's way up here. And it's locked. I will pick the lock.
With a flick of the wrist.
Yeah, I barely have enough camp supplies. Maybe it takes, less than 80 per long rest on lower difficulty levels. Shadowheart, can you ask Shaw to guide me with this sleight of hand check? Oh, and I need it. Oh no, Shaw has denied me. I was 1 point short. And that's 1 thieves' tool gone. Let's try again. I have 4 left. That's better. Hopefully there's something good in here. Hey, 29 gold, a silk gland, a hyena ear, and a warg fan. Warg fang and not warg fan. A huge fan of wargs was in that chest. They go to all the concerts. Alright, what else do we have? Over here, a ledge. Looks like a long drop to our death. A very deep chasm where we could die easily. And over here, another ledge. Looks like one of those areas where it looks like a big open area, but there's only one pathway through it. So, the standard I think of that as sort of an Asian style of game design where, you enter an area that looks like a big open place, but there's really only one pathway through it. Pretty common in Asian style MMORPGs. Well, I guess we have to go back to the fork and take the left fork. Past the broken wagon, down some steps, into a valley of sorts, surrounded by dead-looking trees. There's more crates. Oh, I hear somebody talking over here.
Yeah. No. Me neither.
Goblins. A goblin camp. Well, we're not worried about goblins. Let's check the sacks.
A pile of belongings, forsaken to the curse, so that their owners could escape with their lives.
Okay, well, I was hoping for something else. I was hoping for actual camp supplies. Get to Baldur's Gate, a plain, unadorned note. An old map in a druidic style of what appear to be hidden routes out of the Emerald Enclave. The destination is marked as Baldur's Gate, and a note is attached. Take only what you can carry. Go through the mountain pass. If anyone falls, leave them. You can't afford to be slowed down by excess baggage. Good luck. Wait, so if the tieflings had to leave the grove, if they hadn't been all murdered by the druids, would they have had to travel this road? They never would have survived. We did them a favor by getting them all killed. Rotten mushrooms. Alright, let's go down the path. Go down... Oh, we can't get to the... Okay, I see the goblin camp in the distance. But how do we get over there? I'm guessing the green misty thing is the delineation between safe areas and shadow-cursed areas. Oh, hello. Hello, goblins.
Oh, hugs and kisses when we get back to Moonrise then, yeah?
Brawlers, and sharp-eyed Laura, and Kansif, who looks like an orc.
Don't make eyes at me, you breech blossom.
And a hyena.
What was what? Nothing. Just the dark. Oi! Someone out there?
No, because I ain't a little coward.
Yeah. No. Me neither.
Ain't you worried about the dark? Was the line that was not voiced. You want a kicking? Is another line that wasn't voiced. Alright, well, we've overheard their conversations enough.
Hey, boy. You want the bone? Fetch!
Wait. What are you doing with that hyena?
Ah! Hells, I near stained myself. Just seeing if this shadow curse is as bad as they say. Word is, it eats anyone gets too deep into the dark. I take it you're the true soul we're waiting on? Needs passage to Moonrise?
Yeah, I was, sent here by another goblin. I'm looking over the other options here. Do I actually want to admit to being a true soul? You know, it's never really clear to me whether I should admit to being a true soul or not. I guess all the evil people, when I'm talking to evil people, I can say I'm a true soul and flash the absolute brand. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was sent here by another goblin.
That'll be Rizzle. Huh. Thought she'd be back by now. Oh well. The curse gets deadlier the further you go in. But have no fear, boss. We've got a guide. Talk to Kansif inside. He'll run through it.
Will do. Thanks.
Anything for a true soul. Put in a good word for me at Moonrise, eh?
Okay, hold on. I gotta cast Speak with Animals.
Mummy.
Talk to this hyena.
I want to have a word.
I don't know your smell. Are you a friend?
I'm more of a friend than the goblin with the bone. You know he tried to kill you.
He did? Then I must have been bad. They beat me because I am weak. Because I am soft. Even though I try my best.
Oh, no, I can't persuade him to go out in the wild. He'll just get killed. Yeah, you belong... Why isn't there an option to send him back to camp? Oh, you belong to the wild, not to the goblins. Go and be free, but stay in the light. I feel like I'm getting him killed by doing this. It feels like there were no good options there for me to choose. But, I mean, he should get away from these goblins, but I feel like I'm sending him to his death by doing this. It's a DC 10 check. I've got guidance and +6, so this should be an easy persuasion roll. Stay in the light. Just get away from the goblins.
But the goblin said I must stay here, or they'll cut me. Kill me.
I'll slit their necks if they so much as try. Which is a true statement. And I will use the Scroll of Animal Friendship to give myself advantage on this DC 14 check with guidance. Easily done.
You would fight the goblins? For me? Huh. I'm scared. But I don't want them to hurt me anymore. Maybe I should go. Thank you. Goodbye, new friend.
Just don't get killed. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm going to go with you so you don't get killed. Did he get away? I'm trying to follow him so he doesn't get killed, but I don't see where he went. Did he get away? He must have gotten away. He was affected by the shadow curse, but I saw him running this way. He must have made it. Oh! Well, it looks like our goblin friend from the beginning is dead now. Did the, we'll take that torch. Did the hyena kill him? Good job, hyena. Good boy. Alright, well, we saved a hyena. Karlak approved. Maybe we'll see him back in camp sometime. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the goblin camp, I guess we need to talk to this guy.
Be ready to guide us when it's time.
I guess it wouldn't have been good to kill our guide right away.
You can be right unkind. You know that.
Oh, hugs and kisses when we get back to Moonrise then, yeah?
Oh, there's two. Alright, Consif, what are you doing here besides abusing hyenas?
True soul. An honor. Did you bring the lyre?
The what? Why do I need a lyre exactly? I put some of those instruments back in the camp chest.
We were told to expect a true soul. That Night Warden Minthara would send someone with her lyre to summon a guide through the darkness. I admit, I'm surprised a true soul does not know this. Where are you headed, exactly?
I'm traveling to Moonrise, like you. I have the lyre. It's just that I don't have it on me.
I fear neither of us are traveling, then. The darkness here is murderous. The only safe way through is with a guide. Of course, you are free to take your chances if you wish. But I will be waiting here for the Night Warden's lyre.
Oh, fine. Alright, wait here. I'll return. I have to go back to camp to get it.
As the Absolute wills. We'll wait.
Ain't like we got much choice, is it?
Update. Follow the convoy. What is this thing? We met a group of cultists preparing to travel to Moonrise Towers. They are waiting for a guide. We should use Minthara's instrument to summon the guide. We met a goblin who told us of a group of cultists up ahead. We should check out their camp. We did that. Find a way to protect yourself from the curse. A deadly shadow curse plagues this land. Nier had a moon lantern to protect himself from it. We may need to find something similar if we want to survive. Can we fix it? Halsin was defeated before he could help us with the parasite. Maybe his research can be of use. What? He wasn't defeated. It is clear that the parasites are coming from Moonrise Towers. Infiltrating the towers and finding the source of this evil may be our only chance of finding a cure. We're still looking for a cure, huh? We learned that Grimforge leads to an ancient temple. Perhaps the truth of what happened to the dark justiciars can be discovered there. Well, we looked there. I didn't see any truth. We discovered that Shadowheart possesses a certain amount of resistance to the ill effects of the Shadow Curse. It seems that this must be due to Shar's patronage, but given the mercurial nature of the Dark Goddess, the extent of her protection remains to be seen. Gale's mentor, the great wizard Elminster, sought him out in order to deliver a message from Mystra herself. Yeah, we knew about that from last time. We made it to the Shadow-Cursed lands. The Moonrise Towers must lie at the heart of this blight. We decided to take the mountain pass instead of the Underdark. This road should lead us to Moonrise Towers. Oh, so I guess that was the loose ends. We could have taken the Underdark route. Or we could have taken the mountain pass route. Okay, well, it was not clear. The game did not make it clear that I was supposed to pick one or the other. The tieflings were forced out of the grove before we could deal with the goblins. They'll likely die on the road. What? Well, they all died in the grove, so it doesn't matter. The druids killed them all. Okay, I guess those were the loose ends.
Well, hurry up then. Could swear the shadows are getting closer.
Do I not have... I guess I did put away that lyre. Yeah, I did put away a bunch of instruments because they were just weighing me down and I wasn't using them. So let's go back to camp really quick. Stay there, goblins, while I teleport to another place. Open the traveler's chest. Sort by type. And look for the spider's lyre. Is that the one that they're referring to? I will pick up the spider's lyre. I will even equip it. Let's test it out. Gather around, everyone, while I test the lyre. Successful performance check. It's a spider's lyre. It's working. Supposedly this will get us into the Moonrise Towers. Alright, I'm leaving now, Asterion. Goodbye. Hey, is this the Lyre that you guys are talking about? Gather round, goblins of the camp, and take me through the Shadowlands. Okay, I can't seem to stop. I'm stuck playing this lyre! Okay, was that the one?
Stay sharp. These shadows can sneak up on you.
So I've heard. Oh, thank you for all the gold. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We made 3 gold pieces.
Don't fancy following that leggy nutter again.
Stay here then. See if you like the shadows any better.
Okay, this is the convoy.
Anyone else pops out unannounced, I'll feed them an arrow.
Where do we actually go? Which way is the convoy actually going?
What? Nothing. Just the dark.
It's a skeleton. With thieves' tools. I'll take those, because I broke one earlier.
Hugs and kisses when we get back to Moonrise then.
The camera is not allowing me to leave.
Let's move.
That's better. Anything in this pile of bones? No. Are you sad that I got rid of your hyena?
And you ain't? You know what's out there. Piss off! I'm busy.
All right.
I ain't a little coward.
Alright, well, let's look around to the extent that we can without going into the Shadowlands. Wait, why isn't Gale...
Quite ready for you.
Someone out there?
Gale's torch is gone. No, it's not. It just disappeared. Interesting.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I got faith.
Alright, well, there's a bridge leading into the Shadow-Cursed lands.
The gods are watching me.
And here's some sort of fortress. A ruined watchtower of some sort with a wooden trunk that's locked.
Right tool will do the trick.
Help me out, Shadowheart. Give me Shah's blessing to steal this loot from this chest. Success. Oh, torches. Healing potions! Yay! And more torches. Everybody gets a torch. Gale gets a torch. Karlach gets a torch. And Shadowheart gets a torch. And let's see. Who should get the healing potions? I keep forgetting about this interface. Karlach should probably get all the healing potions. She's already got 3. Wait. Wait, Shadowheart had 1. Why is Tabby over on the right? I really don't understand that at all. I don't know why that happened. Oh! Okay. So we actually have a number of greater healing potions. Let's give one to Gale. And actually give one back to Shadowheart. So everybody has at least one greater healing potion. Karlach has 2 greater healing potions. And that's good enough. Let's give another small healing potion to Karlach. Well, it looks like we could go down this way. And this does not look to be shadow-cursed lands down there. I don't see a green misty barrier to go through. So this looks like it would be safe to go down here. Bring the torch anyway. Perception failed. All 4 of us, the perception failed. That means there's a trap that we can't see. Let's just have one person go and get killed. Oh! Whoops. Gale is surprised by Shadow-Cursed Needle Blights. These are level 6? Okay, this is not good. Guess who forgot to save the game? Me, that's who. Let's save the game now. Tavi is almost certainly going to go down. Okay, now it's Tavi's turn. Well, it's Gale and Tavi's turn. Okay. Shadow-Cursed Vine Blights. And Shadow-Cursed Needle Blights. Okay, the big ones have 72 hit points. The little ones have 28 hit points. I see 2 little ones and 3 big ones. Is that right? 1, 2... 3 little ones and 3 big ones. That's what we got. I don't see the 3rd little one. What do we know about these things? One of them is concentrating on a constriction, which I assume they have cast on Tavi. Can we learn anything about these guys? The Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight. Can't be surprised. Dark Vision, Tanglevine Form. Doesn't seem to have any resistances. It's a plant, so that sword that does extra damage on plants would be handy here if I had it equipped. Karlach took some damage. How did she take some damage? Did one of them run up to the rest of the party? Okay, so it kind of looks like this is just... we can just hack and slash these guys. Shadowheart's not carrying a weapon right now. Why is that? Okay, Gale, you know, this really feels like a good time for a big spell here. Oh, wow, I can trigger the Netherese Orb Blast, destroying everything and everyone in a wide radius. Okay, let's not accidentally click on that. How about instead... I mean, this situation just begs for a fireball. Just absolutely begs for it. But I think I'm only gonna... I can only hit 3. I can hit 4 of them with a fireball. Duck, Tavi. Duck, please. Kaboom! That did decent damage, but it didn't quite kill the little ones. Didn't quite do it. Uh, 25 damage, 22, 22, 26, and 25. Does it roll separately for each one? I thought it rolled once and then applied it to everyone. Well, whatever. Well, that's about all that Gale can do, really. He's gonna run back a bit. He's going to, hide in the corner.
Where do I go from here?
And then it's Tavi's turn. Tavi has no AoE spells whatsoever. Heat metal is useless here. Bane seems like it might be useful. On the 3 big ones, maybe. Wait, do I have any spells that do AoE damage? Scrolls, I mean. I've got Burning Hands. I've got a Burning Hands scroll. What can we do with that? We can get... Oh, I can only get a few of them. I can't get all 3 of them. Which ones? That one's got 6, that one's got 2, that one's got 6. So if I get these 3, that'll be a good bit of damage. That'll get 2 of them, probably. That'll take 2 of them out and hurt the 3rd big one. Then she can drink a healing potion. Oh no, it rolled a save. I forgot they have to save these. She's gonna do cutting words. Yep, got him. 2 of the little ones are down. The other little one has 6 hit points left. One of the big ones has 34 hit points left. Tavi is going to run away. Who's next? 2 of the big ones are up next. They're probably going to attack her. She's going to use a greater healing potion, because she's hurt pretty bad. That's 13 hit points back. And then she's going to run back. Try to escape. Probably not going to be able to. That's the end of her turn. Alright, it throws something at Tavi. She made her save, but she's constricted. Okay, Karlach's taking damage. Karlach is constricted. Oh, I see. I see now. That's why she's taking damage. Okay, Shadowheart's turn is up. Shadowheart is not... doesn't have a weapon in her hand. Why doesn't she... Did she get hit with something to drop her weapon? Where's her mace? Her mace and shield are not in her hand. What the hell? Okay, I don't know why that is. Is that because I toggled to the torch? Does it take your weapons out of your hand when you use a torch? It would be nice to know some of these things before I stumble into combat. Okay, well... she can still cast spells. I'm thinking maybe we want to cast at the Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight that's concentrating on a constriction on Karlach. So, actually, let's do a guiding bolt. Let's do a second level guiding bolt. Too dark, it says. Oh god, the dark thing. Hate it so much. Well, that's gonna just... I mean, that means you can't do anything. Can't do any direct attacks. Anything with disadvantage is gonna fail. Bloody hell. In that case, she might as well put her weapons back in her hands. Is it because if I click this toggle light source, will it put my weapons back in my hands? I don't think so. Did they cast something that... Scrolling back in the log. To see if anything happened to Shadowheart. Lots of needles hitting Tavi. It'd be nice if you could search the log for Shadowheart's name. Just highlight what happened to Shadowheart. Lots of quality of life improvements could be made to this game. Lots and lots of them. Alright, I'm just gonna put these back in her hands. Nope, she can only do one at a time. It had to have been the torch, so I bet if I look over at Gale, yeah, his staff is not in his hand. So okay, I gotta figure out these torch mechanics before I go any further. You know, I didn't think it was gonna be like a thing. The whole thing with the torches, but I guess it is a thing. She's gonna do a healing word at 2nd level on... No, she can't do cure wounds now, because she used up her action. Healing word at 2nd level on Karlach. That's 10 hit points back, and it gives her poison damage on her axe. And Karlach has a turn, but she can't move, so she's gonna switch to Herald, and she's gonna shoot with disadvantage because it's too dark and she's constricted. Let's try the Arrow of Ice. What's the other one? Arrow of Roaring Thunder. What does that even do? It'll knock him backwards. Oh, if only I could knock him off the thing. Okay, never mind. Let's just do regular attacks. They're both gonna miss because they're at disadvantage, but there's nothing else she can do. One. Oh, it hits! And it banes them. Hits for 10 points of damage, but they made their concentration saving throw. Second attack, probably gonna miss. But it hits, and concentration is broken. Yes! Amazing. Something actually happened. Something successful actually happened with disadvantage. Alright, Karlach uses her incredible movement speed to run forward. And uses her bonus action to rage. And the wild magic is... Oh, temporary hit points to nearby things. Tavi is not going to use cutting words on that. Wait, she is going to use cutting words on that. Wait, does she use cutting words or not? So she's giving... So, okay, so... Karlach's wild magic is giving temporary hit points to the enemies now. What does it mean when I cutting words this? Does that mean I'm stopping them from getting temporary hit points or letting them have temporary hit points? It's not clear. Okay, the wild magic Dark Tendrils. It sucks life from nearby creatures and gives them to Karlach as temporary hit points. So, if we do cutting words on the save, that means they will lose life and Karlach will get temporary hit points, I think. I'm going to do cutting words to keep this needle blight from making this saving throw. And it worked. Karlach got 8 hit points of temporary hit points. And the Vine Blights took a little bit of damage. Okay, awesome. That's the end of Karlach's turn. She's going back to the axe. Okay, one of the Vine Blights is climbing up right up next to Shadowheart and Gale and doing entangling plants and hitting Gale and Shadowheart. A little one threw needles at Karlach and hit for a little bit of damage. Okay, Gale is stuck in the vines. Difficult terrain. It's gonna take damage because... Okay. Gale has a fire infusion. Gale, I keep wanting to click on this new icon down here that says Netherese Orb Blast, and it's like, click this and everyone dies. That's really seems like it should not be so easy to click that one. Okay, what do we do? I feel like we're in pretty good shape right now. What about a firebolt? It's got disadvantage on every attack right now. Unless it doesn't have disadvantage on a fireball though. What about a thunder wave? Don't have disadvantage on a thunder wave, but it's gonna hit Shadowheart too. Can he move even a little bit? No, he cannot move at all. He's immobile. What about the infamous fog cloud? How about not do that? Everything's disadvantage. Ray of Frost, disadvantage. Shocking Grasp, too far away. Haste. Can we cast Haste on... I can't cast it on Karlach because she's too far away, but we could cast it on Tavi. I like how the goblins are not helping us at all. Mage armor would be a good thing. Target can't be wearing armor. Let's cast mage armor on ourselves. What does that do for his armor class? 15? It was 15 before, wasn't it? I don't think it did anything. +3 from mage armor, +2 from dexterity. Okay, so it did go up 3 points. And with his bonus action, he won't do anything. That's gonna end his turn.
I won't give in.
Tavi, I think, is gonna go back. Oh, but that's difficult terrain. She's gonna do a vicious mockery on... Oh man, so many things I want to do. I want to do a true strike on Karlach. I want to do a vicious mockery on the Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight. I want to cast Bane on 3 of the Vine Blights. We could try Dissonant Whispers on this Vine Blight. And nobody really needs a heal right now, so... why don't we try... let's see if Tavi can get this Shadow-Cursed Needle Blight down, but I think we have disadvantage.
Something's wrong. I feel weak, drained.
The Shadow Curse is a powerful threat that lurks and devours in the darkness. Surround yourself with light to avoid its most lethal effects. Okay, get the sword back out again.
Light seems to protect against the shadows.
Okay, so we won't do that then. What's our melody skill? We can do the Shriek, which I don't think it's going to affect anyone because it's nobody's nearby, so never mind about that. Man, so many options. Stinking Cloud, Plant Growth, Counter Charm, Animate Dead. So many things I could do. Oh, jeez. So she's not going to be able to do any damage. So let's do a vicious... I don't know what this Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight's gonna do, though. Is it gonna try to attack somebody? Let's try Dissonant Whispers on the Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight. Hits. Oh, it made it save. It only took 3 damage. That didn't do much. With her bonus action, she will do Bardic Inspiration on Shadowheart. And she gets some temporary hit points. Still using the Spider Lyre. And that is all she can do. The Vine Blights slumber forward, strike at Tavi for 5 points. There goes her temporary hit points. Another one strikes at Karlach. Tavi's gonna use Cutting Words to stop that. Misses. Okay, now it's Shadowheart's turn. She can't move. She's immobile. But, can she do... how do we get out of this effect? Is it just there forever? Affected entity can't move. Takes 1 to 4 necrotic damage per turn. Have disadvantage. How long does it last? Oh, 1 turn remaining. Okay. Okay, so she's just stuck there for another turn. She could do a guiding bolt at first level, but it's a disadvantage. Everything's a disadvantage. Wait, except this one down here next to Karlach, because Karlach is giving some light. But that's too far away, so I can't reach it. Urgh. Man, everybody needs to be holding up a torch. So she could Misty Step. She could Misty Step right next to this guy and then hit him. But that just doesn't seem like a very good thing to do. She could try Firebolt, but with disadvantage. She's got a better chance of hitting the one next to Tavi. Still a low chance. Does she have anything she can throw? She's got arsonist oil. A lot of good that does. Oh, I was gonna have her put on that... No, she can't wear the plate armor. Never mind. She needs that heavy armor feat. It's probably what her next feat's gonna be. Ay, what do I do? Everything I do is probably going to fail. How about invoke duplicity? Let's do an invoke duplicity. Next to the Shadow-Cursed Vines. There we go. Maybe that will protect her slightly. Probably not, but... Oh, it failed its save, and it's... I guess it's stuck there too now. Not that it could move anyway. That's all she can do, really.
No word.
Alright, Karlach is up. Karlach has lots of things she can do. She can, number one, run over without taking attack of opportunity and kill the tiny needle blight. But she rolled low and has to use a reckless attack. Still hits and kills it. With her second attack, she will attack the baned Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight, which does 15 points of damage with poison. It's got 29 hit points left. Man, they got a lot of hit points. That's the end of her turn, really. She could run, you know, she probably should run closer to give better light to everybody else, but can't really do that. Okay, Shadowheart took a hit. The blighted vine is moving around to strike Gale. Hits him for 5 points of damage. But it's fine. We're still doing fine. I think everything's under control here. There's 3 left. 2 of them are half dead. The other one is still got all of its hit points. But I think we're okay. It is Gale's turn. This would be a great time for a touch spell, such as Shocking Grasp. We already did Mage Armor, right? So we got 15 AC. Let's do Shocking Grasp. The target cannot use reactions. But we can't upcast it, unfortunately. But it's the best we can do. Thunderwave! I should have done Thunderwave. Oh, damn it. What was I thinking? I think I missed. Oh, okay. Well, they succeeded on a saving throw, but they still took 14 lightning damage. Okay. I should have done Thunderwave. What was I thinking? Could have knocked it right off. Right off into oblivion, probably. Damn it. What was I thinking? With bonus action, try to shove it. Maybe we can shove it off. Nope, it's too heavy to shove. Never mind. That's it for Gale. Gale might get shoved off, actually. Gale. Can Gale move anywhere? Gale can't move, it seems. Gale is blocked in here. And I'm worried that he's going to get shoved off and take a bunch of falling damage.
Survival is all that matters.
Okay, Tavi is up next. Tavi is going to do a... what? We can try to use our sword to do a shriek. All enemies within 20 foot have a penalty to Charisma, Wisdom, and Intelligence saving throws, and they receive 1 to 4 thunder damage. How far is 20 feet? It's just going to be this one in front of me. That doesn't seem like a wise thing to do. I feel like Vicious Mockery is probably my best option here to try to stop this Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight from hitting Tavi. So let's do a vicious mockery.
An ode for you. Ode
Succeeds. 6 psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on its next attack. Okay. Good deal. I mean, Karlach's gonna be the one that's killing these things, so Tavi's not gonna be not gonna be killing this Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight. With her bonus action, she's out of Bardic Inspiration, so she will toss a healing word at 2nd level to Karlach. Healing 8 hit points. And that's all she can do. The Blight strikes Tavi, but misses because of disadvantage. The other Blight strikes at Karlach, hits for only 2 points of damage. Shadowheart is up. Shadowheart has advantage from the duplicity, so she could whack this Vine Blight with her mace. She could also step away. It doesn't look like she's going to take an attack of opportunity either. She can step back a little bit. Yeah, I don't know why she didn't take an attack of opportunity. She can step back a bit and do a guiding bolt with advantage at 3rd level on this Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight that's hovering right over top of Gale. With advantage, 3rd level, this should do a lot of damage. If it hits 23 points of damage. It's down to 32 hit points. And advantage on the next attack against it. Not that there's anybody to do that attack except Gale. And that is all she will do.
What's this?
Karlach's up. Karlach's gonna hit twice on this vine. First one's gonna be a laceration. Rolled low. Reckless attack. Hits for 20 points of damage. And... oh, she's entangled. Why is she entangled? Karlach received condition entangled because she hit it. What? That doesn't make any sense. She's gonna try to hit it again, but with no advantage. With advantage from reckless, but disadvantage from entanglement. Critical miss. Natural 1. Okay, I don't know why she's entangled. She just... The Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight apparently used a reaction to entangle Karlach when she hit it. Now she's stuck there. Stuck there with disadvantage. Ugh. Oh god. Entangling plants again. Gale gets an opportunity attack on somebody. I guess the Vine Blight. I mean, he doesn't have any weapons in his hands, so he's got another opportunity attack, but he still doesn't have any weapons in his hands. Okay, so it's climbing up into the tower now. Okay, so he does have advantage on an attack, so he's going to try to do a firebolt on this Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight that's just climbed up to the tower. It's pretty close range, but he still has advantage. So, here we go. It's a hit for 9 points of damage. No more guiding bolt, though. And he can't move? He can move. Oh, but he takes an attack of opportunity from the Vine Blight. Can he get out of that area? Yeah, he can. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, let's just get out of there. Let's get as close to Tavi as we can with that torch. And that's it. He's done.
Another fight. Let's go.
Tavi will... feels like she might as well just hit this thing. Or she could do another vicious mockery. It's probably a better idea.
Death becomes you.
Oh, but it made it save this time, so no effect. And can't do anything with her bonus action. The Vine Blight runs around Tavi, does entangling plants, and hits Gale and Shadowheart. Oh, Karlach just took another hit for 2 damage. Okay, so everybody's entangled right now. Oy. Man, these entangling things are kind of annoying. Hey, goblins, can you help us out? We're getting killed up here. Nah, we're fine. Shadowheart is up. Shadowheart can't move. Probably everything is at disadvantage. 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 I mean, there's nothing... That one's disadvantage and low ground. What does she do? She can't do anything. Sacred Flame... Oh, Sacred Flame's not disadvantage. Okay. Sacred Flame cantrip. Let's do that on... I mean, it doesn't really matter which one I pick. Let's pick the one up on the tower. That's a hit for 6 points of damage. What was that? Somebody said down in the camp. It's us fighting some blighted vines.
Let's go.
Karlach hits the cursed vine blight in front of her. Kills it. And then she's going to attempt to jump over to the one next to Tavi. And she saved against the difficult terrain. With her second attack, she'll hit the second Vine Blight. Second to last. Oh, that was 21 points of damage. It's got 7 hit points left. We are definitely going to win this fight. I mean, I never really was in doubt about winning this fight, but it is kind of dragging out. Oh, Shadowheart takes a critical hit from a Vine Blight. But still only took 5 points of damage. Nice. Yeah, these things are not much of a threat. They're just kind of annoying because they just... they're not doing a lot of damage, but they are doing a lot of crowd control effects and stopping people from doing things. It's lucky that they're not doing a lot of damage, because if they were doing a lot of damage, this might be a big problem. Gale's up. Gale is going to do a fire bolt. Oh, everything's at disadvantage again. Maybe now is a good time for the Thunder Wave. On... Let's see if I can do this. I can't see the terrain to tell... I don't want to hit Shadowheart, though, but I'm afraid I'm going to hit Shadowheart, and I'm pretty sure I will hit Shadowheart, so I can't do a Thunder Wave. Shocking Grasp, we can't get to it. Anything else I can do? Melf's Acid Arrow is disadvantage and too close. Shatters, level... No. I mean, I guess I'll just try a cantrip and, you know, it's probably gonna not hit it, but... too close. That one's got 7 hit points. Let's try it. Misses, of course. You always miss with disadvantage.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Tavi will try a vicious mockery on the Vine Blight up by the tower. It has more hit points.
You gore-bellied purulent horse-ass!
Succeeded, 8 points of psychic damage, and it has disadvantage. And nothing else to do. Vine Blight strikes at Karlach, but she dodges aside. Shadowheart can't really do anything except hit this Shadow-Cursed Vine Blight over the head. Oh, she hit it for 5 hit points. Oh, it's only got 4 hit points left. Damn it. That's all she can do. Karlach is about to strike down one of the last 2 Shadow-Cursed Vine Blights. Strikes, kills it. And then she's got to figure out how to get to the other one for her second attack. Can she jump all the way over there? Yes, there's a spot right in front of it between Gale and Karlach. She gets there, uses her second attack. It's only got 4 hit points left. It's dead.
The darkness is taking its toll.
It was nothing.
Not affected. Curious.
Alright, everyone, we really need to figure out these torches.
Best be on my way.
Okay, can we... How long does this vine effect last? How long do we have to sit here waiting for these vines to go away? Oh, we're still in turn-based mode. There we go. All the vines are gone now. Okay, Gale, what the hell is going on with your... Okay, so toggling the torch toggles weapons versus
stay idle.
torch. Okay, that is a thing that I did not know was a thing until just now. We get out the torch, we put away our weapons. We toggle the torch, we get our weapons back. Got it.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay, let's see if there's any loot. Probably not. Oh, shadow root sack. Sounds gross. Wood bark. And all of this for this chest. And we failed against some more Shadow-Cursed Vines. Why are there Shadow-Cursed Vines here still? Inside the chest is a Frost Prince amulet, which allows casting Ice Knife. Sounds pretty useless. A Viridian Crystal, a Fire Amber, and a little bit of gold.
At the ready.
Not sure any of that was worth that fight. Okay, we're all carrying torches and there's light everywhere. Why are we still getting affected by this stuff? And why were we getting affected by any of it when... You know, we didn't go through one of the green mist thingies. Okay, so there's a little doorway here. Goes down to the bottom of the tower. Is there anything at the bottom?
Someone out there?
There's a burlap sack with a brave note. Dear Mum, I forgot me and that's not nice. You forgot me, and that's not nice. The last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a clout in the ear, so I hope someone does that to you. But if you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Mr. Luppadiddle Swires, send him, because he's famous and quite good at helping people, and I need help, Mom. I feel funny here in the dark. The dark goes movie. It hurts. My head feels like porridge. It hurts. Help me, Mr. Mom. Oh, Mom. Sorry, I wasn't brave. Oh, that's quite sad. His corpse doesn't have a head. Did he cut his own head off? Alright. Back we go then.
Let's have a look.
Maybe it's just whenever we're near the vine blighted things that we get stuck. That we have to make saving throws. They're stuck in shadows again. So the Shadow-Cursed Vines does necrotic damage every time you're stuck in it. So that's not good.
I liked it just fine.
Oh man, you guys, it's quite bad out there. There's like Shadow-Cursed Vines everywhere. How can you stand it out here?
Someone out there?
Let's have a song of rest.
Fresh.
Alright then, let's take a break, and then we'll go call the caravan, I suppose.